Hi, what's up? In the last lesson, we have gone through two types of symmetry, reflectional symmetry and rotational symmetry. In this lesson, we will see how we could transform one figure into another. There are four kinds of transformation. They are translation, reflection, rotation, and enlargement or reduction. Let's see translation first. When a figure undergoes a translation, the original figure and its new image have the same shape, the same size and the same orientation. In order to study the translation of a figure, we first see how a point is translated upwards, downwards, to the left and to the right. On the graph paper below, a point P is translated. The first translation is 3 units upwards to P1. We start from P, and count 3 units upwards and mark the new point P1. The second translation is 2 units downwards to P2. We start from P, and count 2 units downwards and mark the new point P2. The third translation is 3 units to the left to P3. We start from P, and count 3 units to the left and mark the new point P3. The last translation is 4 units to the right to P4. We start from P, and count 4 units to the right and mark the new point P4. That's it. Now we will see how to translate a plane figure. We first translate all the vertices in the same way. Then we join the images of the vertices in a proper order. Let's see this example. On the graph paper below, draw the image A1, B1, C1, D1 formed when the figure ABCD is translated 5 units to the left. First we translate A, B, C, D to their new position. A, 5 units to the left is here, marked A1. B, 5 units to the left is here, marked B1. C, 5 units to the left is here, marked C1 and D, is here, marked D1. Then we join the vertices. There it is, the new image. Let's see example 1. On the graph paper below, draw the image formed when the figure is translated 3 units upwards. Remember, 3 units upwards. First we translate the 4 vertices to their new position. I will name the 4 vertices as A, B, C, D, and it would be easier for you to understand. So, for A, A1 is here, marked A1. For B, is here, marked B1. For C, is here, marked C1. And D, is here, marked D1. Connect A1, B1, C1 and D1 and that's it. The next transformation is called reflection. In reflection, there is always a dotted line which is called the axis of reflection. The original figure is reflected along the axis of reflection. Remember that the original figure and its image have the same shape and the same size, but different orientations. In general, when a point is reflected, the point and its image are equidistant from the axis of reflection. First we have to measure the distance between K and L. The distance is 3 units. Then we draw a line perpendicular to L through K, extend it to the other side of L and mark the point K1 3 units from L. To reflect a plane figure about a line L, we first reflect all the vertices of the figure about L, then join the images of the vertices in a proper order. E.g. on the graph paper below, draw the image, white up pointing triangle XYZ formed when white up pointing triangle XYZ is reflected about L. For X, it is 3 units from L, so we can mark X1 which is also 3 units from L in the reflected side. For Y, it is 1 unit from L, so we can mark Y1 which is also 1 unit from L in the reflection side. For Z, it is 4 units from L, so we mark Z1 which is also 4 units from L in the reflection side. After we found all the new vertices, we can connect them and form the new image. Let's see example 2. On the graph paper below, draw the image formed when the figure is reflected about the dotted line. First we will translate the 4 vertices to their new position. Again, I will name the 4 vertices as A, B, C, D, and it would be easier for you to understand. For A, it is 1 unit from L, so we can mark A1, which is also 1 unit from L in the reflected side. For B, it is 4 units from L, so we can mark B1, which is also 4 units from L in the reflection side. For C, it is 4 units from L, so we mark C1, which is also 4 units from L in the reflection side. For D, it is 2 units from L, so we mark D1, which is also 2 units from L in the reflection side. After we found all the new vertices, we can connect them and form the new image. That's it for today's lesson. We will talk about the other 2 translation in the next lesson. Stay tuned.